Tonight, in part 4 of his supercar series, Joe tells us the major car companies are turning out modern-day muscle cars with very different techniques.
Just another assembly line, right? But this is strange. The car starts off here fully assembled. When it leaves, it's a Buick GNX, probably the fastest production car in America. It runs the quarter mile in 13.5 seconds, faster than a Corvette, nearly as fast as a Porsche 911.
And a car like this, it kind of lends itself to the past, but it also has a sophistication to make it sure that it goes fast and safely today.
Buick's doing it with the help of ASC McLaren, a company that specially customizes ordinary cars. Here they take an already fast Buick Grand National, add a bigger ceramic turbocharger, larger tires, flared wheel wells, and a rear-end torque assembly that transfers nearly all the power directly to the ground. In the old days, manufacturers would do this on their own assembly lines. Now they commonly turn to outside suppliers. Dodge did it by shipping its Daytona to the California shops of race car driver Carroll Shelby.
One of the things we can do with an outside supplier like Carroll is to have him develop some of these things outside the normal system where he can do it not only cheaper but also quicker for us.
Through the normal corporate bureaucracy, Buick would have taken 5 years to build the GNX. McLaren did it in 1. Oh, no doubt there's an appetite for these cars. The limited edition of 500 vehicles is sold out, and people are still trying to bid on them at $60,000 apiece. But the fact is, a lot of automotive experts think that this car, marketed by Buick, is all wrong.
What value has Buick got to go out and build a super high-performance car that in many ways puts down the Corvette, puts down the Trans Am? That's not Buick's image.
Wangers has been advertising cars since the early 1960s. He thinks the GNX is good, but he thinks Buick is missing the staid, middle-aged buyers who have always been its bread and butter.
It would be a marvelous product if it was a Chevrolet or a Pontiac.
He says the real crime is that Detroit is making great cars, but marketing them badly. In the case of Oldsmobile, Buick, and Ford, by pouring millions of dollars into racing efforts. As for Dodge's Daytona,
under-promoted. Got a magnificent product. It's, as I said before, it's the only car I can think of that the product is way out in front of the advertising and the marketing.
But the people who build these vehicles are quick to point out the spin-off benefits.
Buick's standpoint here is to show technology. You can show technology in luxury cars as well as in sports cars. And what they've done here is very commendable. And more people are talking about Buick because of GNX.
The question is, can you pay for it? The rising price of 80s performance still has you eyeing 60s wheels. I'll have some tips for finding them tomorrow night. Joe Bell, Channel 2 Eyewitness News.
And while we're talking money, we understand those GNXs go for only $29,000.
Power under the hood costs big bucks, I would imagine.
Big bucks, yeah.